Hello everybody, welcome to 21st Century IAS Academy, Delhi's upscale meditational mentorship UPSC Confidence Covenant program. This is Goli Varsha. I'm sure you're taking the tests seriously and writing them consistently every single day. On this positive note, we shall see the test explanation for CSAT questions given on
Day 13. Let us look into the first question. The average weight of ABC is 40. The average weight of BD is 42 kgs and the weight of F is equal to that of B. What is the average weight of ABCDEF? See here, first of all, you should know only one concept in averages, that is average of n quantities or n numbers is equal to the sum of those numbers by the number of observations or the number of numbers. All right, this is one concept, only one concept in averages, which will help you solve every problem. All right, so this you have to remember. Also, now that we have done simplification, percentages, and we have solved n number of problems, in this test we actually have picked up questions from previous year CSAT papers. Okay, so that you will gauge your preparation. Fine. Now, this question was given in 2022. All right, now A plus B plus C, there are three quantities, no? A is 1, B, C. So A plus B plus C. So it will be by 3. Because A, B, C are the same, just take weight of A is A dash, weight of B is B dash, and weight of C is C dash. All right. So what is the average weight of A plus B, A, B and C? It is A dash plus B dash plus C dash by 3. Okay. Sum of their weights by number. 3, no? 3 fellows are there. Okay. It is 40 kgs. Good. And average weight of B, D, E. So what is the weight of B? It is B dash. And what is the weight of D? Let it be D dash, and E dash by 3 is 42 kg. And the weight of F is equal to that of B, which means B dash is equal to F dash. All right. What is the average weight of A, B, C, D, E and F? Okay. Now he's asking you A dash plus B dash plus C dash plus by 6 is equal to how much? Okay, the average of 6 numbers, no? That's why denominator is 6. All right. Now, how will you do this? You have to find out A plus B, A dash plus B dash plus C dash plus E dash plus F dash plus D dash. Okay. Now here you can replace this one B dash with F dash, no? All right. So A dash plus is equal to 3 into 40. Correct? From this one, and from this equation F dash plus is equal to 3 into 42. Okay, now substitute these two here. Substitute these two here. What will you get? A dash plus B dash plus C dash is 3 into 40 plus 3 into 42. The value of this is 3 into 42, no? By 6. Okay, deliberately I didn't multiply because you can take 3 common, no? 3 common, and 40 plus 42 by 6. 3 ones are, 3 twos are, and it is 82 by 2. That is 41 kgs. Okay, you got my point? Yeah. Next. There are two classes A and B having 25 and 30 students respectively. Okay, so class A, class B. This class has 25 students and this class has 30 students. Okay, in class A, the highest score is 21. It seems the highest score in class A is 21 and the lowest score is 17. Lowest score is 17. Okay. In class B, the highest score is 30. This is number of people and this is the highest score in class B. And the lowest score is 22. 4 students are shifted from class A to class B. Okay, it seems out of 25, 4 students are shifted here. Consider the following statements. The average score of class B will definitely decrease. The average score of class A will definitely increase. Okay, so we have to infer some conclusion and say which of the statements are true. All right. Now you might think that, madam, they've given only highest and lowest scores, and how will we tell about averages? This question is wrong. Actually, this question was given in 2021. Okay, at first instance, we'll get the same thought. However, on keen observation and using common sense, we can come to one conclusion. What is that? Average score of class A will lie in between 21 and 17 only. Why? Because this is the maximum, this is the minimum. For example, leave this A and B. For example, there is some class X, okay, and in that there are 4 students. Okay, the maximum score in this class is suppose 10 and the least fellow got 1. Okay, and what is the average of possible values of average of X, that is minimum and maximum? They will lie in between these values only. How? Say suppose 4 students, no, one student, one fellow got 10, one fellow got 1. Say other will get, one got 3 and one got 2. Suppose random numbers in between 1 and 10. Okay, now what is the average? What is the average? 10 plus 2 plus 3 is how much? 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 by 4. So 4. 4 is the average of class X. Okay, so is that 4 in between 1 and 10? Of course, yes. Okay, for the maximum and minimum value given in a class, the average would always lie in between these numbers only. And this is an example. Likewise, in class A also, the average would lie in between 17 and 21. We don't know what is that, but we can definitely say that the average will lie somewhere in between 17 to 21. All right. That is the same case with this fellow also, B also. Okay. But you can definitely say that B's average is more than A. Why? Because 22, here the maximum value itself is 21, but B's least value is 22, which is more than A's maximum value. You're understanding my point, no? So that is one thing. But if you are shifting fellows who got low score to B, no? Fellows who got low score to B, what will happen? The average of B will also decrease. The average of B will also decrease. Why? Because we are transferring, or we are sending people who got less score into a class where everybody is scoring well. All right. We inferred this one, no? So the average score of class B will definitely decrease. So 1 is true. When 1 is true, B is gone, D is gone. Now we'll come to 2. The average score of class A will definitely increase. See, this one we cannot tell. Why? Because it will depend on what we are actually choosing, whether we are choosing top 4 people or bottom 4 people or middle 4 people. Okay. See, if you're choosing top 4 people and if you're moving to B, no, the average of A will decrease because we are moving the top scorers of A into B. So what will happen? Their average will definitely decrease. If you are choosing bottom 4, that is if you're choosing people who got 17s, like 4 people got 17s and you're moving them to B, what will happen? The average performance of this particular class will definitely increase. See, in cricket also it's the same thing, no? So yeah, so if you're choosing top 4, the average will decrease, but if you're choosing bottom 4, the average will increase. So you cannot tell whether it's definitely increasing or not. Okay, so second statement is wrong, only A is correct. All right. Consider the following addition problem. 3p plus 4p plus pp plus pp is equal to rq2, where p, q, r are different digits. What is the arithmetic mean of all such possible sums? Okay, now at first instance this might look like a tough problem, but reread it. If you're getting confused or if you're feeling it's tough, reread it. Okay, now see, in the sum we have units digit, that is 2. Okay, so here is a clue. All right, so when you add these numbers 3p, 4p, pp, okay, the units digit, what is the units digit? It is 4p. Okay, and this 4p should be equal to 2. And when is it possible? Why are we taking 2? This units digit, we are comparing the units digits. Okay, because here the only value of the digit that we know is units digit, the rest are r and q. Okay, so 4p. When is it possible to get 2 in the units digit when you multiply a number with 4? When is it possible? The possibilities are 4 into 3, you will get units digit as 2. And when you multiply this number with 8, you will get units digit as 2, right? So the possibilities of P are 3 and 8. Okay, now if we substitute 3 and 8, we will get the required answer. All right, so in first place, if we are substituting 3, what will you get? When p is equal to 3, this number will become 33, this will become 43, pp will become 33, and this pp will become 33. So it is 99 plus 43. What is 99 plus 43? It is 142. 142. 33, 33, 33 is how much? 99, no? 99 plus 43 is 142. Okay, now with this 142, here r, here it is q, here it is 2. Okay, so r is 1, q is 4. When p is equal to 3. Now when p is equal to 8, what are we getting? When p is equal to 8, this number will become 38, then 48, 88 and 88. Okay, so 8 fours are 32, 6 plus 4, 10. Okay, 10 plus 16 is 26. So 262. So this is R, this is Q, this is 2. Now what are they asking? What is the arithmetic mean of all such possible sums? What is arithmetic mean? It is the average. Okay, so now 142 plus 262 by 2 is the required answer. All right, so how much is it? It is 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 10, 2, 3, 4. 404 by 2, that is 202. So 202 is the required answer. Okay, at first instance, it might look like a tough problem, but reread it and then think, and then you will get the answer. All right. Now, consider the following: girls, boys, overall average marks in English. Okay, fine. Okay, what is he asking? What is the value of x in the above table? We all know that average is equal to sum by number of observations, right? Now, what will sum become? Sum will become average into number of observations. Okay, this you keep it in mind. Now, girls, no, let the number of girls be G and number of boys be B. Okay, now average marks in English is 8.8 overall average marks. Okay, and what will be the total number of girls and boys put together? You will get G plus B in the denominator. Now what will you get in numerator? Total score of boys and girls together. Okay, but only averages are given. Now how will you get the total score? Using this sum is equal to average into number, which means 9 into G is the total score of girls and 8 into B is the total score of boys. Okay, did you get my point? Okay, see, this G plus B is in the denominator, but you cannot take 9 common here because there is 1B less. Okay, so what will you do? You will add 1B and subtract 1B. That means 9G plus 8B plus B minus B by G plus B is equal to 8.8. Okay, which means 9 into this B and this 8B will add. So 9 into G plus B by G plus B minus B by G plus B is equal to 8.8. So this and this will get cancelled. Okay, so what is the value of b by g plus b? It will become 9 minus 8.8, that is 0.2. What is 0.2? It is 1 by 5. 0.2 means what? 2 by 10, no? 2 ones are 2 fives are. So 1 by 5. Okay. Now this 5 you can write it as 1 by 1 plus 4, no? Why am I writing like this? I want to find out what is the ratio of B and G. B is to G. Okay. So when B is 1, I mean 1k or whatever, 1x or whatever. Okay. Here, if you compare, G will become 4, B will become 1. So the ratio of B is to G is 1 is to 4. Okay, 1 is to 4. If B is one part, G will become 4 parts. Okay, and if you add, you will get total 5 parts. This is ratio, no? This is not absolute value, this is ratio. So when B is one part, see, if you're taking a cake and dividing, yesterday also we discussed this, no? And you are cutting it into 5 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. B fellow will eat only one part. G will eat 4 parts. Okay, so B is to G is how much? 1 is to 4. Okay, now average marks in Hindi. Average marks in Hindi, which means if B is K, G will become 4K. Okay, now average marks in Hindi is how much? 8 into G plus 7 into B by G plus B is equal to X. Is equal to what? Is equal to X. Now substitute these values. G is 4K, B is K, and G plus B is 5K, no? So how much will you get? You will get 8 4s are 32K plus 7K by 5K is equal to X. Okay, now 32 plus 7 is how much? It is 39. So all the k's will get cancelled. So 39 by 5 is X. Now what is 39 by 5? 5 ones are 5 sevens are 35. 4 is left over, point. It will become 0. So 8s are. So 7.8 is the required answer. That is the value of X. Okay. So this concept you have to know. Okay. Now, the average age of teacher and 3 students is 20 years. If all the 3 students are of same age and the difference between the age of the teacher and each student is 20 years, then what is the age of teacher? See here, they're saying that the age of the students is same. Okay, so if we take the age of teacher as T, the age of student as S, then they're also saying that the difference between the age of teacher and student is 20 years. Okay, so T minus S is 20. Okay, and S will become how much? S is T minus 20. All right. So we are supposed to find T, no? So substitute the value of S in terms of T. All right. And the average, what is the average? Average of one teacher and 3 students. That means 4 people, no? So you have to put 4. Is how much? It's 20. All right. Now what is the value of S? It is T minus 20. So T plus 3 into T minus 20 is equal to 80. All right. So 40 minus 60 is equal to 80 and T is equal to 140 by 4. All right. So how much is it? 4 ones are, 4 threes are 12, 2. So 5s are, so 35 years. See, 35 years. Simple, no? Just 2 things you have to catch here. One, that all the students are of the same age and the difference is 20 years. So while substituting also, substitute the value of S. Don't substitute the value of T, because you have to calculate one more step again. If you are substituting the value of T as T is equal to S plus 20, you will find S value and then you have to find T value. Instead of that, whatever value you need, no, that variable has to be there in the equation. The other variables, you write it in terms of t. Then directly you will get the answer. All right. Now, in a class, there are 3 groups, A, B and C. If one student from group A and 2 students from group B are shifted to group C, okay, A, B, C, there are some, these are groups, okay. So one fellow is shifted from group A and 2 students from group B, okay. So total 3 shiftings happened, okay. Now, then what happens to the average weight of the students of the class? See, what is the average weight? Total weight by number of students, no? So average weight of the entire class is total weight of all the students and number of students. Is there any change in total weight just because one fellow is going from group A to group C? The total weight will remain same. The total weight of A plus B plus C will remain same, no? Of all these 3 groups put together will remain same. So there's absolutely no change, okay. And number of students also are the same. A plus B plus C put together, these are groups. So all these put together, the number of students are also same. So there is no difference in the average. So it remains the same. All right. Now, average score of a batsman after 50th innings is 46.4. After 60th innings, his average score increases by 2.6. What was his average score in the last 10 innings? Okay, we all know that average is equal to sum by total number of observations. Okay, now what is sum? Average into number. All right, now the sum of the runs in the first 50 innings will be equal to sum of first 50 innings will be equal to 50 into 46.4. okay, so that is 4 5 this point and the 0 will go. Okay, so 4 5 20, 4 6 5 6 30, 30 plus 2 is 32, 5 4 is 20, 20 plus 3 is 23. So 2320. Okay, otherwise you can do it as 464 into 10 by 2 also. All right, now this is first one. Now, what is the sum of the runs in 60 innings? That is 46.4 plus 2.6 into 60. Okay, because the average got increased by 2.6, no? So that is 49 into 60. All right. So what is 49 into 60? You don't calculate it now. We will just see if there is any possibility of cancellation. We see that there is no possibility because it is subtraction, no? So cancellation or common 60 or 49 we cannot take. All right. So you can multiply it. See, just check if there is a possibility of simplification before multiplying directly. If there is no possibility, multiply it off. Okay. So here 49 into 60 is how much? 6 9s are 54. Fine. 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 5 is 29. 2940. Okay. So when you do 2 minus 1, you will get the runs scored in the last 10 innings. All right. So it is 2940 minus 2320. How much is it? 620. All right. 620 is the score in the last 10 innings. Now what are they asking? They are asking the average. Now what is the average? Total by number. How many innings? 10 innings, no? So 10. This is gone. So it is C. C is the answer. All right. The average marks of 100 students are given to be 40. It was found later that the marks of one student were 53, which was misread as 83. The corrected mean are, okay. Here, the total number of observations is 100. So we have no issue with the 99 students. So M99, let M99 be the sum of the scores of 99 students. We have issue with only one fellow. Okay. So actually his marks are 53, but by mistake they were written as 83 or they were misread as 83 and the average is 40. Sum of the scores by number, that is average, no, is 40. Okay. So what is M99? M99 is 4000 minus this 100 will go here, 4000 minus 83. Okay. So this is M99. Now what is the corrected mean? Corrected average is how much? This sum of scores of 99 people plus correct score of this one fellow. What is the correct score? It's 53, right? By 100. Okay. Now how much is it? It is 4000 minus 83 plus 53 by 100, because 100 students are there. So this translates to 4000 minus 30 by 100, which is equal to 3970 by 100. So it is 39.7. Option B. You got the point, right? Yeah. A family has 2 children along with their parents. The average of the weights of children and their mother is 50 kg. The average weights of the children and their father is 52 kgs. If the weight of the father is 60 kg, then what is the weight of the mother? So in a family, there are 4 members: father, mother, children, 2 children, no, C1 and C2. So let their weights be F, M and C1 and C2. Okay. Now what is weight of the father? It is 60 kgs. Alright. Now what is the average of father plus 2 children? F plus C1 plus C2 by 3 is equal to 52. 60 plus C1 plus C2 is equal to 52 into 3 is how much? 156. So what is C1 plus C2? Weight of children, that is equal to 150 minus 60, and it is 96. Okay. Now what are we supposed to find? The weight of the mother. And there is also one more thing that is given: the average weights of children and their mother. That means C1 plus C2 plus mother by 3 is equal to 50 kgs. That is given. So what is C1 plus C2? It is 96. Okay. 96 plus M by 3 is equal to 50. Now what is M? M is equal to 150 minus 96. And how much is it? It will become 54. Okay. So D is the answer. Alright. Now we'll get into the next question. Suppose the average weight of 9 persons is 50 kgs. The average weight of first 5 persons is 45 kgs, whereas the average weight of last 5 persons is 55 kgs. Then the weight of 5th person is. Okay. If you read the sum in the first instance, it is very confusing. Na? It was given in the year 2017. So what he is saying is, there are 9 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Okay. And he's saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5th fellow, what the weight of 5th fellow we have to find. Let it be X. And he's saying that the average weight of first 5 persons is 45. Okay. So when average weight of all persons, first 5 persons is 45, it means the sum of weights of these 5 people is 45 into 5. What is the meaning of average weight of first 5 persons is 45? It means that each fellow is weighing 45. So what is the total weight of first 5 persons? It is 45 into 5. And whereas the average weight of last 5 persons is 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 55. Then what is the total weight? It is 55 into 5. Alright. Now this fellow's weight is being counted 2 times. In this first 5 people also this fellow is included, and in the last 5 people also this guy is included. Alright. So what we have to do when we are finding the average? Overall average is what? Overall average of all the 9 persons put together is 50. That is equal to sum of the weights of all the 9 people by 9. Okay. So what is the sum of weights of all these 9 people? It is 45 into 5 plus 55 into 5 minus X. Why am I writing minus X? Because this fellow's weight should be counted only once, but it is being counted twice because this fellow is common, no? So you are subtracting his weight one time so that there is no double counting and there is only single counting. Alright. So now 9 into 50 is how much? 450. Now if you take 5 common, what will you get? 5 into 45 plus 55 is how much? 100 minus X. So X is 500 minus 450. So X is equal to 50. Okay. So C is the answer. This is it for today. Practice these methods consistently, revise them, and you will be very confident about CSAT paper. Always remember, 10 questions a day keeps your CSAT fear at bay. All the best.